Top 10 Filipino Parenting Phrases. Filipino parenting can be a larger-than-life teledrama. From solid clapbacks to witty remarks and everything in between, the language of parenting, Filipino style, can be as eccentric as balut is to foreigners. Welcome to Pinoy Top 10, where we deal with the spicy topics, mind-blowing facts, and other stories every Pinoy, Pinoy visitors, and wannabe Pinoy must know. In this episode, we will explore the top 10 Filipino parenting phrases and their real meanings. Let's go! Number 10. Sige, subukan mo! In English, go ahead and try. You might think parents are joking when they say this phrase. They're not. They're giving you a chance to reconsider and avoid punishment. Suppose you told your mom you're going out with friends at midnight and she keeps saying no. Finally, your mom says, Sige, subukan mo! It's not giving permission, it's an open threat. Number 9. Saan ka na naman pupunta? Most Pinoy parents are conservative. They are protective of everyone in their household. So, when you decide to go out without keeping your parents in the loop, you can expect to hear this phrase. A subtler interpretation may be your parents longing for increased time with you. So, when parents ask you, Saan ka na naman pupunta? It's just their way of saying, Please stay, I want to spend more quality time with you. Number 8. Oh, nung araw namin. Most Filipino parents are old school. Some kids might even think their parents still live in the era of Maria Claras and Jose Rizal's. But while some Pinoys can adapt to rapid changes, including entertainment and lifestyle choices, some parents prefer the old traditions. You might hear parents reminisce about playing patintero, luksong tinik, and taguan. They might add how kids today prefer exercising their fingers on smartphones to playing in the streets. I say let them stroll down memory lane because you'll do the same next time. Number 7. Sinasabi ko na nga ba? Told you so! That's the closest translation to this phrase, although some folks might argue that parents don't know everything, especially what's best for kids. Most Filipino parents think they do. So, when they advise children, parents expect the young ones to obey. If you don't and things turn south, you can expect your parents to blurt, Sinasabi ko na nga ba? Number 6. Papunta ka pa lang, pabalik na ako. This Filipino parenting phrase sounds condescending, but it's a unique way for Pinoy moms and dads to caution their kids against making a similar mistake they once did. They've seen how much a situation can have a terrible result. You might think you're different and have a better solution than your parents. You could go ahead, but be mindful of your parents' advice. Number 5. Ano akala mo sa akin? ATM? This phrase is a way for Pinoy parents to teach children the value of diligence and hard work. Sure, they will supply you with toothpaste, soap, and basic needs. Just don't expect to get easy access to all your wants. Kids must work hard or show they deserve extra daily allowance. Good grades? Perhaps. Number 4. Manang-mana ka sa tatay o nanay mo. Nobody's perfect. So, when moms or dads yell this phrase to their kids, it's often a sign of exasperation and unwillingness to admit their own imperfections, and a lighthearted way of highlighting your other parents' perceived inadequacies. Don't worry, your parents still love each other. And you! Number 3. Gamitin ang mata, wag ang bunganga. We never understood this phrase as kids, but now that we're adults and have kids of our own, we find ourselves using it quite often. You'll hear this phrase when mom or dad asks you to find something and you respond by saying, You can't find it. Look with the eyes, not with the mouth. They want you to actually try looking for things before saying anything. Number 2. Tumahimik ka. The Filipino family of yore is hierarchical, with the father as the top and the mom second in command. Pinoy parents expect kids to show respect to elders and other people older than them. So when you hear this phrase from your parents, they do not only want you to shut up or stop talking. They want you to remember your place in the hierarchy of things. It's an old school belief, but a part of Filipino culture. Number 1. Bahala ka sa buhay mo. We often hear this phrase in the clash of beliefs between Pinoy parents and kids. One party doesn't necessarily agree with the other's plans or actions. Blurting, Bahala ka sa buhay mo, is almost always a sign of the parents waving the white flag. But that's not always the case. Underneath this foreboding phrase, an open threat, is the message of accountability. You choose the path, you own up to it. That's your life. And when things go south, you could always run back home into your parents' open arms. And that wraps up our top 10 Filipino parenting phrases. Not everyone can appreciate the message these phrases convey, especially in the internet age. So, the next time you hear someone utter a phrase or two to a child, know that there's history and love behind this. Want more of these videos? Subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated. Catch us next time for another list of Pinoy Top 10s.